they eat those runners too.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Here we go. 18.
Shotgun now, first round. Complete beyond the marker. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
18.
Shotgun give to Hampton. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right, they love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger. But that back remains.
Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So that right there, Brock, exactly what you want to start off a contest.
Opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
One after try going by Reichert. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders nothing. Will Reichert to kick off.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
He's going to be just one step away from that first down. They haul him down to the 31.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Panther 60, Panther 60, 19 Lions, 19 Titans.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches.
Come on.
Daniels keeps it himself. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. When we've got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
A first down carry for Brown. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. It was Osa Odigizua in on the tackle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Play action now. Daniels. Completes it downfield to Pearsall. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
first
On the
down.
jump.
They have another 1st and 10 on this opening drive. This one from the opposing 40.
Hurt. Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18.
Brown on the inside give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Get it.
Here's Brown again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Trump 19. 18 Rattler. 18 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Warrior 70. Hurt.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Look at that power, deep left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 4th and long. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
18.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. That's no way to treat your reigning conference player of the week as they dump him for a loss. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Tony.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Stroud off of play action. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. Complete here to Hampton. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
For a Cowboys 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Stroud again. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The XP is up and good. And the Commanders push their lead to 3.
Commanders 10, Cowboys 7. Rigoberto Sanchez.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Shaheed now to return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
Here we go, let's go. Swap, another swap.
Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Well, right side, and Shakir has it. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Scoreboard shows 10-7. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got a first to begin the frame.
18, that's it.
From the gun, Stroud. That's complete to Darius Slayton. Gets it to the 15. There it is, touchdown Dallas. The Cowboys just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead.
Cowboys 14, Commanders 10.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Ready, set.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Go. Ready, right?
They'll run again with Brown. And that's all with the offense style. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
60 average, 60 average.
And send a receiver left. 3rd and short, Daniels. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. First down now, ball at the 33.
Come on, come on. Hey.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Right side, this is reeled in by Warren. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Hey, check that. Street.
To the air again, Daniels. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jermaine Pratt picks it. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
Under the gun, here's Hampton. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. To the air, Stroud. Completed to his running back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. And gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
18.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Going with a screen to Hampton. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Justin Simmons. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
60 back. Let's go. Come back to Warriors 17. Big Lion. Panther 11.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Panther 6, Dragon 60, Buffalo 18, 19 Lions. Hurt. Right there. Go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jalen Thompson makes the play. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Daniels pass. Intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Ready. Tony.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. The Commanders rush brings him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 19.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Blitz coming for Stroud. That's completed right side. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. Cowboys with the lead here at AT&T. 1st down now, ball at the 33. Running it with Hampton. works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Commanders' 26-yard line.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
18. What's up?
Shotgun now for Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down here at the 16. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
That's good.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. What's up? Hey.
From the red zone on 1st. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
18. What's up?
Back to the air they go on 2nd. Stroud. And this is Cox. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Reichert on for the point after.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11.
21. Commanders 10. Will Reichert to kick off.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Trey Tucker to return it. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Setting up the screen. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Let's go now. Campbell, 60 even. 60 even. Campbell, 80.
Tight end going in motion here. From the gun, it's Daniels. Chased out to his right. He's going to get this over the middle to Wilson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Got his man. Hopkins has it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
It's a gain of 20.
An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ready, ready.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Cougar 19. Trap 60, trap 60. 19 right. Warrior 70. Panther 11, Panther 11. Check, man. Hey, smash Broncos.
Daniels is going to throw again. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Pioneer. Buffalo 18, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Running back sent in motion left. On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
70 Rangers, 70, 19 tight, 19 tight. Come 19, come 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Go check, go Mustang 19.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
He's returning this from his own end zone, everybody.
Rashid Shaheed on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
18,
Stroud throwing here on 1st. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far, but this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go. 18, let's hit.
3rd and long for him here. And they knock away another one. 3 straight passes, Brock, failing to connect. It brings us to 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half.
79 Broncos. 7 Tigers, drop Warriors, 70. Drop 50, drop 60. Let's go.
Back to throw it. Escapes the pocket. On the run, deep down the left side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
To kick off.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, here we go. 19.
Brown quick on the draw here. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Working quickly here. Right side, quick pass, complete. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
That's good for Washington. First down.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
First down. A gain of 12. First down.
Motion man sent left. Rolling on 1st down, Daniels. Left side into the hands of Warren. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
At the 50-yard line.
Here's a quick pass, cut outright. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. We've set it down from the 37.
Washington Commanders, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Daniels now on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Offensive line fast.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Again, Daniels to the air. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
First down.
You know I love the language of football. Just the terminology that comes with it. It's a whole new language out there. But in many playbooks, Kate, that's called cross-country. Speaks for itself. You got to run from one spot all the way across the field. Those two did it very well.
Working inside the red zone. Bails out of the pocket quick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
He's really started every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
That one's out and cut on the right side. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Daniels and the Commanders looking to tack on 2 more. All right, they're going to throw for it. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Tank Bigsby here with the return. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
All right. Tony.
From the gun, Stroud. He'll get this to Henry. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Jump off, caught by his back. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun now, first round. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hey, stretch the eagle. Riggs. Buffalo 18. Cup 19. Hey, check that. Street.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Big gain downfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
I know they may have wanted to throw that pass a little bit sooner, but I'll tell you what, that receiver's ability to navigate his way across the entire field really set up the space he needed to complete the huge gain.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
19 Tiger. Go.
2nd down and 10. Daniels. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Dragon 60.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Go, Reed. Panther Street.
He's back to throw. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. Steady.
To the air again. Daniels. Completed to his running back. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Washington, 1st down.
Trap 60. Come on.
And the Commanders, 1st down.
19 tight. 70 range.
To throw again, it's Daniels. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead.
Commanders 25, Cowboys 21.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Bigsby with the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go. At 18.
Now it's Stroud. Gets him on the quick hitter. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Jahan Campbell, yet another first-round defender out of Alabama. They're on the tackle.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Now an inside give to Hampton. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Justin Jones brought him down. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. To the air, Stroud. That is incomplete. He keeps feeding it to his back, but this one a rare miss. That's going to bring up 4th down. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. It'll be Cameron Johnston doing the honors.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
This is our last play of the quarter.
3, 2. 70 Timberwolves.
Here's Brown to start the drive. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Commanders who hold the lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry this through the end. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 19 Lions. Check mash. Check mash.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
18, Pioneer. Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
3rd and long for him here. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And that brings up 4th and long. The Commanders ready for the punt. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
18.
Hampton gets the handout. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
And the Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hampton now up the middle. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road, with what looked like a very plain play.
Stroud. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jahan Campbell makes the play. He's off to the races. At the 20.
especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, well, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11.
Commanders 32, Cowboys 21.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Shaheed now to return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
On the return, the Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Oh, 118. 2 jet.
First and 10. Here's Hampton. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Looking to throw. Stroud. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They got 21 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. Henry on the catch. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here's Stroud on first and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down, Stroud. There's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Oh, right.
Here's Stroud now. Throw is caught. And they're going to be set up with first and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Oh, right. 118. What's up?
Hampton gets it out of his own lead. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
From the gun, Stroud. And they pick him off again. Kamario Listener with the pick. He's at midfield. The 30. The 10. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick 6.
Kid, I know you've listened to me over the years praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running it. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Commanders push their lead to 18.
Commanders 39, Cowboys 21.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Shaheed now to return. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
Return. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. Let's go. 18.
Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. And they pick him up again. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Commanders take possession as he makes his fourth interception of our season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through three quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Daniels from the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's second and 19.
Panthers 60.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line. Will this drive continue? Here comes third down.
Here we go. Start. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be fourth and very long. Now Cameron Dicker on to try the field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance.
56-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Shaheed now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Stroud from the pistol. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Here we go. 18.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Oh, no, they get him yet again. That's Justin Simmons. And the Commanders are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Again, left side to Brown. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
At the 44-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Flushed out of the pocket. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down. Copy the pace here as the clock continues to run.
70. Hey, check that. Street.
up, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for second down.
Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Play not developing as they'd hoped. That's a loss of yardage, Gronk. Fourth down coming up.
Jordan Davis. It's a loss of 2 yards. Brings up fourth down.
So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals with a chance at a sweep.